Hi everyone, thanks for checking a video for Well Done. We are pro gamers, but pro gamers also need to eat very good. So today we're going to make another cooking video. We have something special for you guys. I put up the light so it doesn't flicker. We have this teriyaki salmon bowl with soya beans with rice, which is healthy, but at the same time, not too fat, so you don't fall asleep behind the wheel, so to speak. I'll keep this as a reference guide, but we are going to start off with the rice. And this is the white rice. Going to fill it up in a bowl. It's not that much, but you need to make sure that there's enough water in there. We're going to fill it up. We already cooked some water, boiled some water. That's enough. And we'll put some fire on it. And we're gonna make some bouillon out of it, so the rice has some taste. We're gonna put that in there. This will need about 10 minutes. We'll see what it is now. I'm just gonna set a timer. 10 minutes. In the meanwhile, we are gonna deal with the garlic. You probably see previous videos, we always use a lot of garlic because it's healthy, and at the same time, if you go to the office tomorrow, I'm sure that the colleagues won't stand there too long, which is a big plus in my book. So let's just do it like this. This is, I think, pretty high. Yeah, this is better. I have this brown bag, use it as my garbage disposer, and I have this to fill up all the ingredients. So the rice is cooking. Need 10-15 minutes. I think I need to make sure that I don't put the fire that high. It's small. Might need to add a little bit water. It gets sticky. And still need another 3 minutes. I need to add a little bit more water. What I'm gonna do next is put some garlic in it. Actually, I should have started with it, used some oil, made it liquefied in the pan for 1 or 2 minutes, and then add water and the rice. But I'm doing this latest. And actually, for this dish, you only need one of those. But I'm a little bit crazy, so I use way more. And put it all in here. I have no idea how that's gonna taste. Probably crazy. A little bit more. Yes, let's do it. Don't be afraid when you cook. Just don't be afraid. Mix it all up. Yeah, this is better. It gets a little bit sticky here. No. We have to keep on watching this. Then what's next? The broccoli. I'm not sure how it's called in English, but this apparently is already washed. So what we're gonna do now? I never like the root of the thing, so I'm just gonna chop it off and put it away. Let's see. Just like that. Maybe wasting a little bit too much, but I don't like the root. It's just better. We're only going to go for the flower. That's on there. I never saw broccoli like this, to be honest. The rice is almost ready. It's been 10 minutes, so now I can open this and I can slowly try to make sure that all the water vaporizes. And in a couple of minutes I will turn down the heat, and then the rest of the water will vaporize. I just need to let it standing here for a while. What we got to do now is make sure that we use slices of this carrot, just like this, right? And then we put it through the bowl later on, just to have a fresh taste. The rice is finished. It's pretty good. I can leave it here until the end of the dish. Now I'm gonna take care of the broccoli. Not too high, but big pan. Put some oil in it. And I always use this oil from this plant. It's from Germany, quite good stuff. Rapsoil, but yeah. You can also use sunflower oil, something like that, or olive oil. Just oil that is suitable for, you know, hot dishes and not for salads. In the meanwhile, I also made a small sauce from white vinegar and some sugar, and this should bring some flavor to the dish as well. So that's just what we're doing right now. So now I put this in here and I'm steaming this basically. I put a little bit too much water in it, but it will vaporize since the fire is quite high. And I'm actually steaming this so it stays crispy. And after this we basically need to put the salmon in the same pan. I'll show you later. Put some teriyaki sauce on it, and we have the rice. We put the beans on top of it. And what is this? Oh yeah, this is the sauce that we still need to make. So not too difficult. Basically rice, broccoli. We made some carrots with some sauce that we have to prepare later on. I'll show you. Don't worry about it. So I put the rice in the bowl. I put the broccoli on top of it, and now we're gonna make sure that we make the fish crispy. And we put that on top, we put these beans on top, and then we're almost there. So bear with me on this one. We use the same pan, we dry it again, got rid of the oil, put the fire quite high, because we want the outside skin of the fish to be crispy. That's nice. And because it's fish, it also needs to be heated up quite properly, otherwise you get sick. Let's see. I love these plastic covers. Yes, there you are. Good. And number two. Put it on the skin. This can go away. And what we basically do is also make sure we twist and turn it. We can put this on it so the heat stays in the pan a little bit longer. Makes it easier to heat up stuff, of course. And then we have this teriyaki sauce, which really goes well together with the salmon. I'm gonna put that on top later. Also make it sure that it's hot, it stays in the bowl a bit, in the bowl. See, this is the skin, that's where you park it on, and you just flip it from time to time, make sure that every spot gets the right temperature. That's how it's done. So the fish starts to have a nice color. I put the fire a little bit lower, just a little bit lower. Oh, it's off now. To make sure it's still producing heat. You see the oil is super warm, which is good. And now for the last 2 minutes, we're still going to add some sauce. It's a thick teriyaki sauce. It really goes well together. Ooh. Also add a little bit over the rice, just a little bit. Quite good. It's salty, but has a nice flavor. Now try to turn this fish as well. It looks like a nice healthy bowl, doesn't it? I think it's almost done. I'm gonna take the fire off. And the only thing we need to add is these beans. And apparently this is just a mix to give some extra flavor. So we're almost there. And rice and broccoli and salmon is actually quite good when you're working out. Or when you're playing video games, you know, whatever sports you're into. It's either sports or esports. Up to you. EA, it's all in the game. You know what I'm saying? Now we're coming up until the end, so we are gonna just, because we have two pieces, I want to see what the coloring looks like. Looks great. So it's been properly warmed up. For me, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna eat it anyway, but for some people that really the aesthetic matters. So they want to have two intact pieces laying here. For me, I just want to make sure that I don't get food poisoning. You know, there are two types of people in this world. I don't like food poisoning. Been there before. It's nice. I had to take that from a chef. Yeah, this one here. You know, nice. And then here is the carrot. To add a little bit fresh flavor to it. The sauce, and to top it off, this mix. But we need to make sure we can make a picture, because now it doesn't look that appealing. Looks are everything, right? Everywhere. So we need to make sure that this looks alright-ish. Let me know what you think. Does it look alright? I think so. See, we add some green. Pretty good. This looks good. Well, bon appetit. Well done. Another video done. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.